What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again. This is part 13 of consoles, games, and stories from my life. Today is the winner of the poll by 51%. I'd like to thank you for everyone voted on Twitter. It's the Nintendo 64. I remember during that time when it first came out, I didn't get it for a good year and a half after it came out, but I would rent it all the time from Blockbuster. I would rent the 64 with Mario Kart, with Super Mario 64 and Wave Race. So for a long time, I'd say a year and a half, I would do that, and then eventually I probably forked out the money to buy myself one. Like I bought myself the Super Nintendo when I was a child. But, that's a good thing nowadays for kids to learn to have to save up their own money to get something they want. So, but, had a ton of, memories playing a bunch of games with friends, and like, not only just me and my brother, and my friends and his friends combined. So, it was awesome during the day. So, I enjoyed the 64, but I did not enjoy the controller. But I enjoyed playing wrestling, a lot of the WWF wrestling games, mostly like Warzone or WrestleMania 2000. I said 2000 was best to me. But enjoyed WCW and NWO Revenge as well. So let's check other things. I recently picked up the box, Nintendo 64 box. I think this is the one I thought I paid $10. So, I think the mistake with Dreamcast, I think it did come with the controller in the Dreamcast box, but now remembering this one, they took it out of the box. They had it. Well, they priced it for $10 for me because I'm a local and repeat buyer, so I love these boxes. I really need to get me a Nintendo 64 box. But this place always get console boxes, and I picked up a few from them, so I might just keep nabbing a few more boxes off them. And also, I just remembered, I also picked up, like 2010-ish, between the early 2010s, me and my wife came back to Oklahoma for a little while, and we went to this church garage sale, and the garage sales at churches are never ever good, but the only thing I found was a Nintendo 64. So I was like, alright. I mean, I figure I'd put it on Craigslist and flip it for good money, but I did get a couple calls, but some of the people were like, which version is it? Like, it's the normal one. It's not any of those different colors. It's just the normal color that came out, that dark gray-ish. But eventually, when we were about to leave, we just gave it to one of her friend's kids. Like, yeah, you know what? If the kid's going to enjoy it, I'm okay with that. So, let's go out, check other things as well again. I have this controller as the Nintendo 64 version loose somewhere, but this is a box version of the PlayStation. It's pretty much identical. You use one-handed, well, actually you use two hands, but you use that as this kind of for your driving, and your triggers your gas and stop, I believe. So I just want to show some weird controller that came out with it, and a couple VHS boxes. Like this one's the Star Fox 64 VHS, they would send it through the mail. This is the Diddy Kong VHS they sent out in the mail as well. The next one is actually Donkey Kong Country. But this is I guess this is the launch one, because this is changed the system. Launch date, September 29th. So this probably was promoting the N64. So I thought these tapes are freaking awesome. I had some when I was a child come into the mail. I know I had some of them, but when we moved as a family, I lost them. So it sucks to lose stuff like that. And here's some of my loose games. About Body Harvest, Wipeout 64. I heard this one is actually underrated. Beetle Adventure Racing. I love my arcade collection hits. I love my cruising games. Cruising the USA, and I believe there's Cruising the World and Cruising Exodia or something like that. WCW Nitro. It's okay. Nuclear 64. There's one of my favorite WCW games. WCW NWO Revenge. I did play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, but I didn't play a lot of it. That WCW game is horrible. I like that ECW game. I enjoyed WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy. I enjoyed Blitz. I really love this version of Blitz and the arcade version of Blitz. Up here, I have a case in Pennsylvania, in the Allentown Flea Market. I bought this off this one guy, and he offered like $20 at the time. I didn't remember if it had a price sticker, but I was like, I think he wanted like 35, and we're like about to walk. I was like, we'll do 20. I was like, well, you know what, let me think about it. I didn't do it at the time, because I think I already spent my budget. And then, like, while longer, came back, asked the guys, like, can I take up the offer now? Now I got some money. What was the offer? It was like $20. I don't remember that. I'm like, you sure hell did. You can ask my wife. So, we're about to walk out on them again. And it was this case was piled on. Stuff was piled on it. So if the guy actually give a shit about it, it should have been in the, like, more obviously defined and with a price sticker, and not just randomly pulling the price out of his ass. So let's see what games I got into it. Oh, well, obviously, we eventually got the $20 deal off him. So let's see what games I got in there. Alright, these are my more favorite games / a little bit more rare games. Honestly, you guys can tell, if you know 64, they did not come with these end labels. I forgot to told you guys this video, but I told several times. I bought these off eBay. Get these end labels. To me, if you have a bunch of games that don't have no end labels and you want to see what they are, I highly suggest getting them. They look good, and it makes it easier to see what you got. First in line, you got to have Super Mario 64. It's good. I'm not the big fan of it because it's the controller, but it is good. I like Duke Nukem. GoldenEye, people love the GoldenEye from N64. People are going to give me shit for this, but I actually enjoy, like, the later ones. The ones that came on the GameCube, the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, and up. I was not a big fan of GoldenEye. You got Duke Nukem 64, Daikatana, I'm sure people were shocked for me pronounce that. Then Star Fox 64. A lot of people know these are this is the best one. Then Carmageddon 64. There it is. It's Cruising Excadia. Doom 64. It's a good game, but it's very, very dark. You can barely see it. I suggest play the Switch version. You can actually see it way better on the Switch. Kirby. The story about this one, I helped the guy price a bunch of stuff, or like show him, hey, he had a lot of games. So I was like, hey, these games ain't worth jack. These are the ones you're gonna get money for. And I pulled this one to the side. I was like, I want this one, and I figured for me helping out, showing which games are worth and which ones are kind of worthless, he would do me a deal, but he kind of screwed me. There's Cruising in the World, and Earthworm Jim 3D. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know there was a third one, but yeah, there was a third one. Mario Kart 64. I enjoyed Mario Kart 64. I played a lot of that with not only me and my brother, but like I said, and our friends. That was a big one. Mortal Kombat 0 is horrible. The Quake games 1 and 2 is good. Mortal Kombat 4 is okay. Dr. Mario 64 is Dr. Mario 64. And this is the Japanese version of Super Mario 64. I think I got this really cheap because they had a lot of these, so I got that pretty cheap. So let's see what kind of box games and stuff we got. Just right down below the NES section. I got a memory card boxed. Pretty badass if you ask me. And I also got an RF adapter boxed. Pretty good shape as well. Coming down, you got BioFreaks, South Park Rally, Killer Instinct Gold, Wave Race 64. I love Wave Race. Blitz 2000. I think that says just 2000. Legend of Zelda. Majora's Mask. This is a reproduction. This is with a bad label. This is Clay Fighters Sculptor Cuts. This is a fake. This is my most expensive ones. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I did a bunch of trades to get this game, and I actually worked out a great deal. I think I trade Darkwing Duck. Gosh, that I'm trying to think of what's called. Wrecking Crew and 8-bit 8-bit Mario Amiibo. So I got a hell of a deal for that one. Then I got Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Perfect Dark, Vigilante 8, Sightbox 64. I got Mega Man 64 in its box, Warzone, I really enjoy Warzone, WWF Attitude, Banjo-Tooie, WCW Mayhem's horrible, Donkey Kong 64, and Zelda Ocarina of Time boxed. So, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.